We're talking millions here?
Yes, 2 million rides. And Betty, you and I talked this morning about how there were some rumors that it was a pretty quiet night for Uber. Well, not so much.
I guess not.
Delivered on its promises and said this was the busiest night ever. And some statistics here, 2 million rides. That was in line with expectations and 10 times more than last year.
Wow.
They also said that...
They probably had 10 times as many cars out.
Yeah, probably. Possibly more. They also said that at peak, Uber was dropping off 58 trips per second, and after midnight, more than 20,000 people downloaded the app. So it wasn't just about giving a lot of rides, it was about gaining thousands of customers.
Users.
And it was just a huge cap to a massive year for Uber. Uber started off the year in 66 cities, in about 30 countries, and valued at $3.5 billion. In 12 months, the company grew, added 200 cities. They're now in 266 cities, more than 50 countries, and they're valued at more than $40 billion. Wow. So this New Year's Eve, this big New Year's Eve night, was really just kind of the cherry on top for Uber.
My favorite statistic from Uber, they tracked the activity as they can, right? We know that Uber knows what you do.
Uber can track a lot of stuff.
In Cape Town, New York, San Francisco, Sydney, and Paris. And in 4 of those cities, traffic peaked at about 1 o'clock in the morning, kind of what you'd expect, right? In Paris...
Partiers.
They didn't peak until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my goodness.
I was shocked by that. I didn't think Paris would win the party race. So this was a huge year. Uber, of course, had some setbacks in 2014. It didn't really seem to matter. In 2015, looking ahead, they have quite a few legal battles to face. They're facing legal issues in... all the way from Asia to Europe, lawsuits over driver background check transparency.
Yep.
They really need to sort out their licensing issues. That's why they're getting banned in a lot of cities.
And you wonder if they need to resolve all those before they IPO, if that's in their future.
They're at the top of the IPO wish list for 2015. And some investors have said if the company continues to grow at this pace, it's astounding.
It needs to grow at that pace. Because think about it for just 1 second, and I got to make this quick, right? If the average on New Year's Eve was $10 a ride, which is probably a little bit low, Uber is making $4. I'm sorry, yeah, so $4.
2 to 4. I've heard 20%
right.
margins.
So let's say they make $4 million on New Year's Eve. If they made that every single day of the year, right, they'd be looking at whatever, $1.35 billion in revenue. They're still trading at a revenue multiple in excess of 30 times.
They are, but that's the big secret. Nobody knows what they make.
Not trading, privately valued.
And we can assume, based on Uber's history, they will not stop anytime soon.